It's a really beautiful day today. Windy, but low humidity. Finally a day, after all of the rain and humidity and heat that we've had in the last week. But I feel like I need to get out here and really kind of take care of some things that I've gotten a little neglected because of all that. And one of the things, like right behind me over here, is this goldenrod. And goldenrod in and of itself isn't bad. The problem is it gets really tall, and at the moment it kind of blocks our view from from our kitchen to the birds that are back here. So I'm gonna pull some of those out. I also want to point out here these beautiful primrose. These come up every year in the month of June, and they're usually here for about 2 weeks. This is kind of like the peak time for them. And then I tear a bunch of them out, and then more come back the next year. But then I can plant other things here. But they're really pretty. We've got some over here. We also have some over in this area. Hopefully you can see that. It's interesting shade, but a lot of beautiful stuff kind of going on back over here. Also a lot of really tall plants, but a lot of these are asters, which I guess are good for bugs, to get rid of bugs in the area. And but I got some things that need to go. So I'm gonna work on that and do a little trimming today. I also want to point out this little fern that's behind me. This is one that I attempted to save a few weeks ago, and I didn't think that it was going to survive, and so I put it next to the shed, and it was just sort of sitting there looking like it was dead. And now look at it. It's doing actually really well. I'm very excited about this guy. Now I may replant these somewhere further back in the Palangeau Park because they could fill in a few areas that maybe aren't quite as dense. So yeah, some of the roots are still there, so I may do that. Well, as you can see behind me, we still don't have our flagstone path back in place. That is probably quite a ways off yet. The bigger issue is that we still don't have our air conditioning units reinstalled. And a lot of that has to do with the dirt and the rain and the storms that continue to pound this area. So Frank and I attempted a few different things this week in order to flatten the area out. And even Jonathan came over to do some work on that front. And you'll see how it has all turned out by the end of the week. So I also want to get some of these rocks so that they don't get buried underneath all of this when it finally does get moved. Look at the holes. I'm assuming those are for chipmunks. See, this is solid clay. Fairly flat right now. This is really hard to pick up because it's
what?
It's clay. that might be good for now.
Okay.
They've got plenty to work with.
Okay.
And so I've got massive dirt now in my shoes. It's like clay, it's like dirt, it's like stones. All for Palangeau Park. So as Jonathan struggled with trying to flatten out that muddy area, we actually made a decision, and the decision was that he was going to come back and actually dig all of that dirt, the mud out, and then put in like new fresh dirt and stones to keep it all flat. So that meant that we had to push off the day of getting our air conditioners installed, because that area has to be flattened before they can install it. So now we're waiting for Jonathan to come back to do that part of the work. Yeah. Meanwhile, other things have come up. So I'm heading outside to the front of Palangeau Park today. It's a nice day, but very windy, and we are about a day away from yet another big round of storms. Oh my God. And speaking of which, I just noticed a tree down that I swear I did not know when I walked out here. Wait, I gotta put down my utensils. What the heck? Look at this. You see this behind me here? Don't know when this occurred. Don't know when it... I'm telling you, there's always something at Palangeau Park. Always something going on. When did this occur? Great. Okay. All right. Okay. So now this is something new that we're going to have to take care of. Look at that. Okay. Well. And that, not to mention the fact that looks pretty massive. Oh, it looks like it fell from somewhere back here. Yep. Unbelievable. Keep in mind, this is before the next storm. All right, well, so there's that. That wasn't what I was coming out to look for, but okay, so we've got that also. And yeah, I'm telling you, someday we're going to end up in a condo where we don't have to do any other work. Now this is really exciting. He's coming down the street. Our old pal, Wrigley. There he is. There he is. It's Wrigley! What timing! What timing, buddy! Buddy! buddy. How are you? Oh my gosh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, there you go.
He gets very jealous.
I know. So, I come out here just to do a couple things. There's a huge tree down over there. Like, when did that happen? I don't even know when that happened.
Oh, wow. Well, we had a big branch come out just from this wind today.
It must have happened today because it wasn't there after like the last storm.
Yeah.
What's this now?
I mean, it's just been kind of windy, I guess, but that's so funny. Yeah.
I know, it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, Angie.
There, now you're on TV, Riggs.
Now you're on camera. All of your fans. You want to say hi to your fans? Wrigley, say hi to your fans. See over there, you got your fans on camera. They've been waiting for you for a week.
Oh, he loves Dan. He loves
How
you.
are you? I never see you. So what do you got? You're doing
We're just doing a quick neighborhood walk, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a stroll.
Doing a stroll?
Yes.
What?
How are you?
How are you? Yes, I know. I know. Buddy, yeah. So there you go. So this guy, I think he's got a dead rabbit or a dead squirrel. Ooh. Oh. Palangeau Park. What is happening? And while watching the World Cup, another storm arrives. Check out the wind, man. And I just missed a goal because I was filming this. Portugal.
After his move from Brentford, so maybe he comes into the World Cup tournament refreshed and possibly with a point to prove as well.
Well, now we have what looks like to be a little bit of a river in the midst of the Zen garden. Thanks to this. It just keeps getting better and better out here. So with the new batch of rain that we got, this is now even muddier. And well, we kind of have a little bit of a river going on down here. Yeah, this is not how this is supposed to look. But this has to all be cleaned out before we can get our air conditioners.